Well, hello. Hi, everyone. Are you excited to go camping? So, if you can see in the top left, we have what's called AI Dungeon. But, if you notice, there's actual people who've programmed this to have it have some form of story or characters or something, right? So, it starts off with whatever. So let's see how it happens. Um, from my understanding, it's like those old text-based adventure games where you have to type in text to move forward. So with that in mind, we'll just go ahead and initiate. Do I have any clue what this is? No. There you go. Oh. You are Millie, and you're in the middle of a really loud yawn. Your friends Alex, Katrina, and Dean all laugh at you. The four of you have been venturing into the forest for ages now. Your legs are hurting. Let's set up camp here, Katrina says in a deep, no-nonsense voice. In that deep, no-nonsense voice of hers, you look around yourself, and in the distance you hear an angry cat being attacked in the room that you are in. Hello, Mello. Yes, I know that you use your claws to climb up the back of my chair. You look around yourself. It's not exactly a clearing, more of a pocket in the middle of 10 or so trees. They hang overhead, big and shaggy, casting gloom onto your heads. The sounds of nature pierce the sky. Even though your friends are still standing still, you can hear leaves crunching and walking not too far away. Or someone. Katrina's voice snaps you out of your thoughts. Quickly, guys, let's... before it gets dark, Dean, who has been carrying the tents in bags over his shoulders, pulls a face as he sets them down on the ground. You're so bossy. I'm the leader. No, you're just bossy. There's a difference between being bossy and a leader, Dean. She flicks her dark hair behind her. Millie and Alex, respect my authority. Why can't you? I do, apparently. The bickering continues and your legs wobble underneath you. Exhaustion seeping into your bones. Can we just set up camp already? You sigh, looking at the big empty space on the ground where the tents were. Oh wait, where are the... Oh, I set them up already. You, Katrina, and Dean all turn around to see Alex in front of two large tents. He's crouched next to a small fire pit, where a tray of sausages are already cooking. The air in front of his face crackles, and he looks up at you. Not smug or anything, just with raised eyebrows. I'm sorry. Should I have waited? Well, you could have, Katrina mutters. Soon you all are sitting cross-legged around the fire, munching on the sausages. Your friends are chatting and laughing, but something is off. You've always been able to tell when something's not right. It's nothing to do with your friends, it's something behind the trees. A pair of eyes on the back of your neck. Feeling of being watched. You turn around and yes, there's a flash of something. A person. You saw the silhouette of a person behind that tree. You're sure of it. Someone else is in the forest with you. Maybe it's just someone on their walk, but it's so late now. The sky is pitch black. Millie, Katrina says, and you turn to face her again. There are 2 tents and 4 of us, so we'll have to sleep in pairs. Who do you want to share a tent with? You look around at your friends. Their smiling faces are illuminated by the soft, warm glow of the fire. Maybe you should tell them about the weird person you saw, but then again, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you imagined it, did you? Well, if you tell them, they'll probably just laugh anyway. You throw another glance over your shoulder. Then you look back at Katrina. Sorry, what? Who do you want to share a tent with? Me, Dean, or Alex? Katrina raises her eyebrows at you with a small smile playing on her lips. Well, she prompts. You consider your options. Sharing a tent with Katrina might be fun, but you also wouldn't mind spending some time alone with Alex. Dean, on the other hand, is a bit of a snorer. I guess it's my turn to take a turn. Sure, let's... Oh, I guess that's with image generation. Um... Um... I'll pause. Oh, never mind. You sheepishly mutter that it might be best to have a girls' night. I'll spend the night with Katrina. Might be for the best. Katrina's smile widens and she gives you a playful nudge with her elbow. Alright. As you glance over your shoulder, you see a faint glimmer of eyes in the darkness, just behind the tree where you saw the figure. They seem to disappear as soon as you notice them, blending back into the shadows. You can't be sure if it was the same person, but you have the feeling. The feeling of being watched intensifies. Persuasively state that we need to pack up and return to our car, even though it's a bit of a trek back. You tune to your friends, your expression serious. Guys, I think we need to pack up and head back to the car. Your friends look at you in surprise. But why? Katrina asks. I hope you guys are enjoying this concept of kind of writing out a story. Not some creature or some... not to bring predicament. There we go. Let's read what it says. You take a deep breath, looking at your friends with a serious expression. You might not believe me, but please take this seriously. There's someone stalking us from behind the trees. It's not... Continue. I'm gonna see what they do in reaction to that. Your friends exchange worried glances, but to their credit, they don't dismiss your concerns outright. Well, Alex. What? Oh. What would be your explanation for the two reflective dots betraying fire from the campsite? We'll see what Alex has to say about that. You look at Alex, your eyes steady and unblinking. You challenge him, your voice barely above a whisper. I'm not typing out. I gotta wait for a response here. Alex looks thoughtful for a moment, then glances over at Dean. The two of them share a brief, silent conversation with their eyes before Alex turns back to you. Okay, Millie. Let's say you're right and there is someone. Katrina nods in agreement. What form of Let's see how that plays out. You start scanning the area around the campsite, looking for anything that could be potentially used as a weapon. Your eyes land upon the cooking supplies, and you start rummaging through them. You take out... You find a few knives and some sausage skewers. You quickly grab and distribute them amongst your friends. Here, take these. I want to see their side of the story, because this is all my actions right now. You say, handing a knife to Katrina and a sausage skewer to Alex. You keep one knife for yourself, being a little bit more reassured with a weapon in your hands. Let's stick together and move towards the car. We'll keep an eye out for any signs of movement or anything suspicious. There's no really... As you and your friends gather your things and prepare to leave, you can't shake the feeling of being watched. You huddle together, trying to present a united front as you make your way through the forest. The darkness seems to close in around you. Every rustle of leaves or snap of a twig makes you jump. Let's ask Dean so we can get Dean. We haven't heard much from Dean. We've heard from Alex. Is everyone alright? Millie inquires in a hushed tone. How far away are we from the car, Dean? I know you planned our route here, and you likely have a better idea than the rest of us. I'm just trying to incorporate other things into the story. Yes! Dean glances at his GPS, his expression serious. We're about a mile away from the car, but we need to be careful. Millie, if someone is following us, they might try to ambush us along the way. You nod, your heart pounding in your chest. Okay, let's move out. Ooh, I can say. Okay. Is this a premium feature? No, right? We should be able to just cut paste. Whoops. Devout. Oh, because that was looking for Dead by Daylight. Perk. By the way, we have an AI story. You know, this one's horror camping up here. We actually have one for Dead by Daylight saved. I'm just doing the scarier ones, the ones that are a bit more unsettling now. I don't know, I'm enjoying this. This seems actually super fun. It's an interactive storybook. That's what this is. Oh, sorry. Say. Do any of you. Okay, so I don't want to make sure, like, give us infinite supplies. So I'm going to give us less than 4. Let's add a butt in there. Oh, okay. Let's see. Give me a moment. Oh, that's interesting. I'm looking here and you can invite players. Interesting. Well, I think we need to... Yeah, give me a moment here. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. I didn't realize... Yeah, we would have to start over. So, that's a taste of it. That's a good start, right? That's a good little niblet. I'll try to write them in order. But, yeah. I hope you enjoyed where that was going, at least. That was an interesting concept to me. I like that the story just kind of went with where I was going. I hoped you liked my writing style too and grammar. But that's actually really fun. Let's see if it... Loading selection. Yeah. It's trying to push us into a tent again. Alright, well, for now, we're just going to end here, and I'll get a new one up. And we'll go from there. If we look, I have 3 set up. This one is going to be cute and wholesome. You can't see it, but I can see what it's supposed to be. But yeah, we'll end there, and I will see you all next time, alright? Bye now.